Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy TYP336 here, bringing you a new deck profile of my first place undefeated Cyber Dragon deck that I took to my locals Paradise Games a week ago. I know I haven't made a lot of content in a couple months. Mainly reasons for that is I had to start working a second job, and really my health has just been in the gutter for the last little while. But I'm doing a lot better. I'm recovering as we speak, and I'll be bringing you a lot more content the around this time around. Sorry, I couldn't get that out to save my soul. But real quick, I'll go over the matchups this deck played against, and I'll quickly go over the deck profile because I want to show you guys some combos that you might not be aware of with Cyber Dragon. Like, so round one I played against Tingy. It's locals. You're gonna run into like weird rogue decks like that. I 2-0'd that. I like he game two. Like, he had like a little bit of advantage over me because he's summoned Majesty Fiend, and he had a back row, and I flipped Imperm in the same column as where the back row was. Kept that back row locked down. Negated his Majesty Fiend. Went to Cyber Dragon Core. Machine Duke, and just won game two from there. Round two, I played against Tri Brigade, Rampage, Dark Ruler No More, and Dragoon were my best friends all through that matchup, and that led me to a 2-0 victory. Round three, I played against Drytron. Won that 2-1. Game one, he just did what Drytron does and just made Ultimateness, Beatrice, IP, and Dragoon, and I really couldn't do nothing about that. Game two, he didn't draw that strong, so I was able to use that to my advantage and just go in for the win with Dragoon Infinity. And game three, he shouts to Al, I have just a Psycho Reader. I opened a Psycho Reader and Psycho Reader him in the middle of his play, and then I drew for turn, and it was Psycho Reader again, and I interrupted his play for to get Orange Light to his hand. So all he had left on the field was a Beatrice, so I just made Infinity Dragoon and just Dragooned away his Beatrice and went for the win. And then round four, I played against Invoke Dogmatica. I 2-0'd that. Game one, I just went Infinity Dragoon, Rampage Dragon, and that was way more than enough. Game two, we both didn't open up that strong, and my ending board I ended up on was a Zeus and I drew a Noxtra for turn. Summoned Noxtra, brought back my Nova. I detached off the Zeus the turn prior and made a Cyber Dragon Infinity again, and just kept him locked down from there, and just went out from there. But it was all my matchups were very enjoyable. Were very enjoyable games. Like all the people at Paradise Games and Easy Card Gaming, where I go to play in Greensboro as well. They're all my friends. We all enjoy playing against each other. We all have a lot of fun spirited games, whether they be competitive or not. But anyway, on to the deck profile. We've got 3 Cyber Dragon. Like I said, I'll go through this quickly. 3 Core. Core is like your best starter. I wish I could play 6 more copies. 3 Hertz. 2 Noxters. The Honorary Cyber Dragon and Galaxy Soldier. Jizukuru. Triple Ash Blossom. Dark Magician, Black Dragon. Sorry for that glare. And then that's all for the monsters. On to the spells. 3 Cyber Emergency. 3 Dark Ruler No More. You want to main deck 3 Dark Ruler No More, because you are all if you know how to play Cyber Dragons, then you know, like, yes, you do have a good go first. If you're playing Dragoon Overflow, but if you're not playing those, and you're just more focused on, if you're more focused on making Infinity your go-to guy, you're gonna have a harder time more often than not. But Dark World of More is amazing in the main deck. I don't know why a lot of people don't like a lot of Cyber Dragon players. I like their builds. I don't see them playing it. 3 Machine Dupe, 2 Lightning Storm, 2 Cosmic Cyclone. I wasn't originally playing this, but the guy that got 13th at the remote YCS was maining this, and I've been playing this deck for a while, and I just never thought to put this in, like especially with people playing like Imperial Order and Anti-Spell. I should have been playing this for a while. But shout out to that guy. I still cannot remember your name. 1 Wrath Fusion, 1 Cyber Rift System, 1 Overload Fusion, 1 Cyber Repair Plant. I don't play the Cyber Load Fusion anymore. It's just really not that strong. Like you really don't use it that often. But it's still an okay card. I just don't like it right now with how the game is, how the deck's supposed to be played right now. Then going on traps, 3 Imperm and 1 Overflow. Going on to the extra deck, we got 2 Verde Anacondas. Main reason why for 2 Verdes, because you will like this one will always, the first Verde will always be for Dragoon. The second one will go. If you go first, you always use the first one for Dragoon, and the second one will always be for the Rampage. Almirage, this is what you go into when you have Core, Hertz, Noxter, whatever on the field. 1 Anima, 1 Link Spider. If they Nibiru you can still go off. 2 Infinities, 2 Novas, 1 Thunder Charger. This was just Zeus fodder. 1 Zeus, 1 Dragoon, 1 Rampage. You really don't need Rampage that hard, just because you're only going to make it one time, and once you make it, you're going for game. 1 Mega Fleet. You don't need no more than 1, and 1 Fortress. And then going on to my side deck, we got 3 Evenly, 3 Sun and Limit. This going first with Overflow, Dragoon, Overflow, Dragoon, Infinity is just amazing. Then we got the Weewoo Button Red Reboot. Then we got the 3rd Cosmic Cyclone, Harvey's Feather Duster, Pankratops, 2 Ghost Bell. I might be bad for saying this, but I've still not used Ghost Bell at all, and to where I've had it in where it's going to put me in a winning position. So I just don't. So I've just not been playing it that hard. Like it stays in my side deck. I never main it. And then my favorite hand trap right now, obviously just against Drytron, is Cycle Reader. 3 of those. And yeah, we'll go on to some combos real quick. Some combos you may not be aware of. Okay, so some combos you may not be aware of is if you open Core or Hertz, or you can open Noxter with this. It's fine too. But, like you mainly want to open these 2, just because you gain advantage off of them when there's when this one's summoned and when this one's sent to the graveyard. So what you want to do, like if you're going first and you're summoning Core, you activate the effect. You're always going to want to search Overflow, and then you will activate Machine Dupe. Bring you into 2 Cyber Dragons. Mainly, like the reason why, like a lot of people don't know, like a lot of newer players may not know this, but because Cyber Dragon Core's name is treated as Cyber Dragon on field, it allows you to bring out 2 regular Cyber Dragons to the field. Real important thing you always want to do before you before you make your Almirage for this play, you want to overlay these two into a Nova, and then you want to link this off into an Almirage. That way, if they interview you, you've already got the Nova online to where you can use your Nova's effect. And then so we're at this point. So you want to attach to Special Summon the Cyber Dragon, and then link off into a Verde Anaconda, and then you overlay here for an Infinity. Use Anaconda's effects to send the Raz Fusion, send your Dark Magician and Raz Black Dragon to the grave to make your Dragoon. And then you set your Cybernetic Overflow, and then use Infinity's effect to suck up Verde. I know this looks like a mess. I'm sorry. But yeah, that is the play you want. You always want to make going first. Going second, you can still make this play and still fine. But yeah, like the thing about it is like Cyber Dragon's kind of like boneless Invoke Dragoon, just because this is your Mechaba for the combo, and you still have your Dragoon, and you like a lot of players in Invoke Dragoon play Impermanence, and you play like in your deck you play Impermanence, and you have this, so you have like a similar of a disruptive card, a like Icarus attack like card, and Overflow, and two negations that are going to be really hard to get over. That's mainly what the deck. That's mainly what the deck does. And if you go into the second Verde, you're just going to send Overload Fusion to banish your materials, make Rampage, and you just go in for game there. But swing with Rampage Dragon 3 times. But yeah, guys, that is the Cyber Dragon deck profile. I'm sorry if it was kind of like all over the place, but shouts. Also, I gotta give some shouts before the video ends. Shouts to Slim YTO. This profile will be on his channel. Shouts to MCO40. Shoutouts to Dark Magical Gaming. That's my boy Michael Boyd. He did my profile earlier this week. And also shoutouts to my buddy Justin Perkins, who gave me this nice Cyber Dragon Infinity Field Center. It's a metal Field Center, and it's got Cyber Emergency on the back. So it's pretty cool, really nice of him. Appreciate you, bro. And yeah, guys, this is TYP 336 sign out.